What is up, guys? It's Hyro once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. Today I'm going to do a rare cookie tier list, and this is going to be for overall, in general, the value of the cookies in the game, because obviously you don't want to be always using rare cookies, but there are going to be situations where you want to use rare cookie, especially in the Tower of Sweet Chaos and other game modes like that. So I just wanted to go over this tier list very quick. I'll have the skill animation as well as their attack animation as well on the left side of my on the screen, right on top of my head. And then also you guys can just tell me how you guys feel about the tier list, and if you guys do use rare cookies in your team. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy these content, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also put the notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any other content that I post on YouTube. Anyways, guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so here we go. I just wanted to go over the kind of like the tier list on where each cookie stand and where what the letters really represent. S tier is going to be like the best rare cookie you can use in a team and in different situation. A is going to be a viable replacement of different epics, maybe in a way. B is going to be just okay, you can use them if you don't have any epics. C is going to be just whatever, and then D is going to be just don't use at all. Okay, so let's get right into the tier list. So Adventurer is going to be at an S. If you don't know what Adventurer Cookie does, is an ambush cookie, and he is going to go and attack the rearmost enemy, and he's going to shackle the enemy for 4 seconds. On top of that, he's going to be dealing a ton of damage to that single enemy. So there are a lot of people who are using Adventure Cookie in boss battles and in guild boss battle as well, and are getting a ton, like I heard like over 5 million damage at one point. So Adventure Cookie is a very good cookie. Can be a good replacement of Vampire Cookie and other assassins that want to do a lot of burst damage at once. So Adventure Cookie is going to be at that S tier for the rare cookies. Next one is going to be Alchemist. Alchemist is going to be at a B tier. Yes, Alchemist is a replacement or a budget version of Poison Mushroom Cookie. So Alchemist has a different stages in her skill. She is able to charge up her skill and do more damage, and also she's going to be doing overall over time damage, or damage over time, like Poison Mushroom is going to do when his mushrooms explode. So she's going to be holding her flask for a certain amount of time. You can release it early if you tap on the skill again, and you'll just throw it, and then the damage will be done when it hits the ground, and then also damage over time. So but Alchemist Cookie is she needs certain kind of team, and also her skill is kind of very time oriented, and you need to time the skill properly, and it does take a long time. So I want to put her at a B tier. Avocado is going to be at another B tier. Avocado is going to be giving an attack buff to your cookies for to one of your highest attacking cookie, or highest attacked stat cookie. So if you have maybe, for example, Sea Fairy in your team, Sea Fairy will be getting a attack buff with Avocado's skill. However, Avocado is going to be a defense, and there are just better defense cookies out there, especially if you're been playing Cookie Run for a while. Then you have a better defense to put than Avocado. So Avocado is going to be at that B tier. Blackberry, I completely forgot about Blackberry in the when I was in the live stream. Somebody asked about Blackberry, and I was like, who's Blackberry? But there you go. So she is going to be at an A tier for me. She is a mage. Her attack animation is very unique. She sends out a ghost, and the ghost is going to constantly just go around and attacking the enemies. And on top of that, her skill is really cool. She's going to be dealing a ton of damage over time, and also is going to give a crit that's 10%, or 10% crit boost, so, or crit rate boost. And in general, I just feel like Blackberry is going to be a very strong cookie for a rare, and you are going to be able to use her in a team, especially if you're trying to use gain that extra crit rate. So I want to put Blackberry at an A tier. And next one is going to be Carrot. Carrot is a very strong cookie, very utility focused, but also can be very viable in different modes. And for all my trades that I have to only that I can only have 4 epics in, I always put in Carrot. Carrot is going to deal damage, Carrot is going to heal, and just overall it's just a very good cookie to use. So her skill is going to be that she's going to dig up the ground and then shoot up a bunch of carrots, and the cookies that step on the carrots are going to get some HP boost or healing. So in my opinion, Carrot is going to be at the S tier for the rares. Next one is going to be Cherry Bomb or Cherry Cookie. Cherry Cookie is also going to be at the S tier because she has a very unique skill of being able to stun enemies with her skill. So she is a bomber, so obviously her normal attack is going to do AoE damage as well, and also her skill is going to be throwing the cherry bomb at the enemies, and then after a certain amount of time it's going to explode and it's going to stun the enemy for 2 seconds. Yes, it is a short time, but for a rare cookie being able to stun enemies, why not use it, right? If you do not have any cookies that can replace her, then she is going to deal decent amount of damage as well as give you that extra stun to help your cookies survive. Okay, next one is going to be Clover Cookie. Clover Cookie is going to be at an A tier for me. The reason why is because yes, it is he is a support. He kind of acts like a budget herb in a sense that you're able to purify all the debuffs just like how herb does, but the healing is going to be very weak. And on top of that, because he is a support type, he is not going to be he's not going to be healing with the normal attack. He's going to be attacking the enemies, and the heal is not that great. But if you do need the purify and would like the extra healing, then Clover Cookie can definitely be viable in your team if you do not have herb cookie already. So next one is going to be Custard. Custard is going to be at the S tier. Yes, it is a budget pure vanilla. I believe Custard is a descendant of pure vanilla in a sense, but pure vanilla can heal super well, and also give a healing to all the cookies with his skill and a shield to all of them. But Custard is going to be that budget pure vanilla and can only heal 2 of the lowest HP cookie and give a small shield to just 2 of them. So obviously Custard is going to lack a little bit of the healing, but overall as a rare cookie, he's going to be the best healer that you can put in, because if you have no Sparkling is an epic healer, but he lacks the heal compared to Custard. So if you have if you are using Sparkling, then might as well just use Custard and invest in Custard, right? So next one is going to be Devil Cookie. Devil Cookie is very unique, and I kind of want to put him at A tier just because of his debuffs. So how Devil Cookie's skill works is that he sends out this mark on the ground where a devil shows, and in that area the enemies are going to get attack speed debuff and also movement speed debuff, and it's going to cause the enemies to take damage over time. So in a sense, Devil Cookie is really just debuff oriented or focused cookie, and will allow your team to kind of get more hits off before they take damage. So but attack speed and movement speed is not that great, or at least when it comes to debuff, and it would be better if it was maybe like attack debuff or defense debuff or damage resist debuff. That would have been a lot better, but still Devil Cookie is going to allow you to get that debuff and damage over time. So yeah, I just wanted to put Devil Cookie at that A tier, and also it's a mage, so his normal attack is going to be throwing that javelin at the enemies. Next one is going to be Gumball. Gumball is going to be at a B tier for me, just because Gumball doesn't really provide much except for a AoE damage and actually no, Gumball is literally straight gonna be AoE damage, just going to be, you know, shooting. But actually, no, I remember something. This one, Gumball is very similar to Devil Cookie, but Devil Cookie, you know, has an area, right? Able to do a movement speed and attack speed. Gumball actually debuffed the enemy for 20% of the attack speed, but it's not going to be doing the movement speed debuff. So in my opinion, I guess it's going to be either A or B, depending on where you put it, and that same goes for Devil Cookie as well. But I guess if I want to do it, then this will actually be a more of a better you know, tier for each of them, because Gumball in general just does more damage than Devil, because of the AoE damage, and on top of that the skill does a lot of damage as well. So, and on top of that, 20% is a lot higher than 10%. So I guess I'll just flip it over around and give Gumball A tier and Devil Cookie B tier. Next one is going to be Night. Night's going to be at a B tier for me. It's kind of very similar to Milk Cookie. You know, Knight is going to do a slash movement as for his skill, and then going to be taunting the enemies. But he's not getting any defense buff. He's going to straight up tank the enemies with this taunt, with his basic stat, and his basic stat is not that great. So in my opinion, Night Cookie is going to be at that B tier for me. Next one is going to be Onion. Onion is going to be at that C tier. I guess in the end, D tier is not going to come out, but Onion is going to be at C tier for me. The reason why is because Onion does not do any basic attack. So Onion's basic attack is replaced by a charge. So every charge that she gets is going to do you know, more damage. So about 60% more damage per charge, and she can charge up to 10 charges. And with that charge, you know, she's able to do AoE damage to the enemies, and also debuff the you know, 10% of attack. However, Onion is literally replacing a slot for a charge character. Like a charge, you need to charge the skill in order to deal anything. So in my opinion, Onion is just not a good cookie and shouldn't be used in a team, in my opinion. And I'm just gonna put Onion at that C tier. Next one is gonna be Pancake. Pancake is gonna be at a B tier. Yes, Pancake is able to attack all the enemies with his skill, and he's able to fly across the screen and not take any damage as well, and also just rain down you know, bombs at the enemies. However, the damage is not that great, and in my opinion, if you're gonna go for an ambush cookie, Adventurer is gonna be a way better choice for you. And you know, just overall damage is not that great. So I'm gonna be putting Pancake at B tier, and yeah, that's gonna be it. And then now last one is going to be Princess. Princess is also going to be at that B tier for me. I know a lot of people say Princess is kind of like an A or S tier, and in a way it's very it's reasonable. However, the reason why I'm putting it at B tier is because, once again, Princess is going to be a charge cookie, not going to have a lot of defense and HP compared to a defense cookie like Knight, you know, but she is going to provide that you know, defense reduction about 15%. And yes, it is good in a way. It is a kind of like a budget Dark Choco in a sense, but she's only able to swipe the enemies in front, and Dark Choco is able to do that to all the enemies with his shockwave, but Princess is not able to do that. And if you put Princess in the front, then she's going to die super quickly, and may waste like feather charges if you had a feather and things like that. So I'm gonna be putting Princess at a B tier. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it. Really, in a way, if you want to invest in a good rare cookie, then these four are going to be your best options. Maybe just like these three here, and then maybe Cherry if you want to, and then the rest of them I would say it's just really like niche cookie, and you might want to invest in them if you have spare resources, or you just don't have any epic cookies to move on with your story or any of the game mode. Anyways guys, I hope this tier list helped with choosing maybe what rare cookies to invest in. And if you guys enjoyed this content, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done so already, and also hit that notification bell as well. And also let me know if you guys agree with this tier list or what you would change with this tier list. And just remember, this is my opinion and you don't need to follow them, and just let me know what your opinion is. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time.